Hey, what's up everybody? We are back out here on our new Frontier Challenge, and just to let y'all know, I'm going to change up my plans just a little bit from what I said in the last video, just a little bit, and we're going to go over here and try to get done with a few trees that we've already taken down. So hopefully that will work. I have something right there that I am going to try to do something with. Let's grab my shovel. Oh, no. Okay. Not what I'm trying to do. I don't know how I had that on. Where'd my shovel go? All right. There we go. I don't know how much we got on this. It says 132. It's not coming out. Okay. Now I've got barley in here. Why will it not do it? Let me see if... Oh, wait. It done it. Okay. Is it not considered mine, maybe? Let's try this right quick. I don't understand why it will do it there, so we're going to have to just keep that with us if we're using this. All right. Strap that beast down. All right, let's get in here and drive back over there and dump that. I don't know why it wouldn't go into the thing. That's really weird. Oh gosh, not good. Oh, it's straw. Okay. It's straw, that's why. It is not a grain, it's straw. I thought it was hay. The way that they do hay and straw, it kind of gets... It makes you like, hey, wait a minute, what's going on here? You don't know the difference between them a whole lot. It was actually worse in 22 for me, but I think that they're a little bit better in this one. But just glancing at it, my brain does not say, hey... That's the difference. My chair is pushing me back for some reason. I don't know why. $20 worth of straw for y'all. All right, now let's get to it. I'm going to go on back over here. I'm going to get some stuff going. Now, part of the challenge is setting up a homestead to where we have... setting up a yard to where we have a place for everything as well. So that will be part of the challenge. It'll be getting all of this stuff done and everything. So we do have to figure out how to get some of this stuff fixed and all. But like, I'll have to put in a shed or two at least. I am going to go over here. There is a tree over here that I need to cut up, and that's one of the things I want to do. So I've got some more dewberries there. I don't think the dewberries are worth it, but they are a tree, so I'm going to do it. I'm trying to do this as realistic as possible, but sometimes you just have to fix a mistake that the game has made. You'll see me cut on super strength every now and then, and if I do in this series, it's because I am fixing a mistake that the game has done. It's not to make things go faster. Like that tree fell over, and when the tree fell, or when I picked up the tree, that thing was still attached to it somehow, and it pulled it over. That would never happen. That trailer will not pull over there. Well, I should say that trailer would not fall over from taking that tree off. There it goes. When it takes it the right way, it will cut it off. I just need to cut that limb just a little bit. It got it. All right. I am going to go on and time lapse a little bit, so I'll see y'all in just a minute. All right, we got that one, and unfortunately, we lost our shovel. It is inside the thing, and I doubt that I can get it out without, well, I don't know. We'll have to see how we can get it out. But with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a bucket for my front end loader instead, and just do that, and we'll see if we can get that to work. I hate using the buckets because they're very finicky and they don't work right, but it's more the controls of the front end loader that don't work right. So let's see how much we make. At least 12,000, I would say. 11,330. Where is my shovel? There's my shovel. It fell out. Okay. It did. It fell out. I think we're going to put this back up here. I think I'm going to buy one of those boxes. Oh, I don't have the mod installed, though. All right. Let's go and get us another attachment then for our front end loader. And we will use, I'm going to put the pipe in for this. We'll use we're going to drop off this trailer. Now, I will use this trailer for collecting service berries and small stuff and bringing it over here. We'll get to the field in a little bit. We'll see how that goes, but I'm going to pull this one just across here for now. So I needed a trailer where I could use it for certain things. I'm just going to leave my shovel there for now. Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to grab my shovel and put it over here. And we will, once we get it, we get a tool shed or something, I'll put it in there maybe. Or just hopefully, please don't fall through. Okay. I don't trust it to not fall through completely. I've had that happen with something before, so we're going to go ahead and just put our shovel right. No. I'll set it there. Okay. All right. Now, where is our other guy at? Okay. I know for an absolute fact that this is not something I can do without having that on the back. So I really feel like we're going to need another tractor. This one I kind of have a setup with it, but I don't know. I don't feel that this is the best. So we'll just have to do what we have to do. All right. Now let's go ahead and buy this. Let's just make sure. Okay. It holds 2,300. That holds 1,000. That's all. The price of it, though, you got to go with this for the price. Now, we did get a roller, and I do need to roll some fields. You know, though, did I already have a roller? Let me just go over here right quick. No. Okay, that's the other playthrough. All right. So what we're going to do now is get out here and chop up these stumps right quick. And we're going to pull this guy over here and just dump this sawdust into here. I'm going to call it sawdust because you don't get wood chips from a chainsaw. You get wood chips, but not like that. Not like the chipper gives you. So I don't think purchasing a forage wagon for this is a good idea. But we're just going to go along the ground and find what we can. And with the lumberjack mod, all you got to do is this right here. Just run through this way. And you'll eventually find them all. Yep, right there. It'll just snap to it. Now, there should be a few more up in here. I might not have went that far, so we're going to have to sleep and get the next harvester deal going. And sometimes it doesn't snap to them. I don't know why. You might run too fast or too far. It snaps to something else maybe. I thought that I had come over this far, but I don't know if I did. I guess I did, but I don't see a whole lot of those, so I think I was more out in this area, so we'll just have to find what we done. Now, I don't know if painting over this area with a a grass would make any difference or not, but we're going to see how much we get from this one pile that we done. Here it is right here. Right, and there's actually one right there beside of me. All right. That alone has filled me up. So let's go dump this. That's not a bad deal. Here we go. As we go across, we're just going to start picking up whatever we come across. And you can see we've already got a half a bucket almost. Eight of these, and that is $12,000 basically. So there's 2 stumps right there. Now, you just so y'all know, you do have to be very careful with certain things, such as if you're trying to landscape, you can and will run into some problems with your stumps. There's a stump right there, it looks like. Alright, so I should take 100 liters or 1,000 liters up there. So we got 2,000 liters. We should take... let me do this. I doubt we have another full bucket, but we'll see. Stump finder. So I'm going to say 22% of a bucket, about 200 liters. Now there was some around here. There's 2 piles right here. There's a pile right there. I think if I go over top of the grass or, whatever's around here, I should have just probably right at another bucket. And yeah, we actually got some right here. It's picking up quite a bit, but it looks like it's pushing it. All right. I think what I was going to say though, I think if you go over top of your all right, I think if you go over top of the grass here with another color, or like just say dirt or whatever, I think that it will take it up. That tree was 286. Let's go back right here because there was one setting right here. So $6,000 if we can fill this bucket up again. Should be about 6,000 total. Just from tree stumps, basically. So since it's not completely there, I'm gonna say I know that there were more things around. Look, we just got some more. There's one here too. So what we're going to do from here, though, we got all this grass. I wanted to pick this grass up and use it, but I don't think that I'm going to. I could come out here and try to mow around these trees, but I don't know. I think it's better to just stop that right there. We're going to go take that up there to see how much we make from a half bucket or a half a thing, and then we'll get on that field and we'll see, because we're right at 4,000. Now there are more wood chips out here, but I just can barely see them, so it's just like filling for Legos with your feet. You don't want to do that. I think that is an interesting gameplay aspect to do them this way. Well, hey, guess what? It does still show up. That is good. It was not showing up before, and I turned that thing, I flipped it, and now it's showing up. So I don't know. $6,466. I'm glad I seen that. You know what? I accidentally got that on 5. It needs to be on 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop this off, and we're going to plow, and we'll plow the field the rest of this episode, I guess. I'm most likely just going to time-lapse most of the rest of it, and once that's done, we'll figure out where to go. Probably going to try to make a little bit more from, well, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking probably going to send one of these tractors while I'm doing that to work on these fields. So it needs lime and it needs rolling. Needs lime, needs rolling. It's such a long way down there, so lime and rolling. Okay, that's also going to play into something that we do. We've got a fertilizer. Unfortunately for me, I don't like the cheapest option for liming, but there is another option now. And there's an option I could use, and I don't like that option, but I think it's probably the best thing to do anyway. Let me find them really quick. All right, so what we want, this thing is great. It's 3,500. It can lime or fertilize, and it's great. It's got 18 meters. That one's only got 14. It holds 650. That only holds 300. This would replace this overall. If you go on and you look at some of these others, these other things are really expensive, but this one will do lime, and it holds 3,200. I think that this is an acceptable product for that price. So I'm thinking that I'm going to purchase this. And we'll do lime with it. Let's go for white. Okay. We do want to cover attachers. There's a trailer hitch on it. Yes. I do want the trailer hitch on it. If I can get that. But you know what? For now, how much is it without that? With it, it's 20,000, and without it, it's 17. It's worth it to get that. I think the attachers. Let's go on and get that too. Design color. Let's go with light gray. All right, we can just do white. It's fine. The cover be white as well. That way we know it's lime. So 21,000. I'll make that in no time. Doing some of the stuff the way I got it now. All right, number one. I'm going to see if I can fill that up really quickly. Where is my other tractor? You just come here. So what I'm doing with this little area is I am simply going to be putting my implements here so that I can do other things. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to have him do some of the rolling, I guess. I don't know that it's... Okay. Seriously, what are you doing? All right, I'm gonna have to put a road up beside of that, I guess. Actually, no. I will have him. I'll have him lime fields first and do that while I cultivate. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and everything else for the most part is going to be time lapse. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, I am almost done with this, and I want to explain what I've done and how I got the lines so I could actually plow properly. Also, I'm going to just let y'all know I will be selling that roller back to them and getting the more expensive one. It's not as wide, but it is much easier for them to use. The way that you do this is you create a box around the field that you want to create. And I could actually do this with the plow doing this if I had wanted to. But you create a box around it, and you have enough room on the end that you can have like 2 or 3 passes on one end, and it will give you these lanes. You have to have the box on all of the sides though. Set your headland. After you've done that, before you do that, before you go into this menu, you want to make sure that you have already plowed as much as you can of that around the edges. And then, like with the thing here, if you want to, you could then go and take the plow itself and line it up and plow wherever you want it to go and actually make it much easier. But as long as you've got like 2 or 3 passes and it can calculate that that is filled, and then there's something in the middle of it, it will lock you to your position when you start to go up, especially if the line is in the same place on the other side. So it is a very easy way to create fields. I'm not sure how far we are into the video right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change out the roller stuff, and I'm going to have this guy actually take that big plow and plow this field when I'm done with this, and then I think I'm going to have him run over here with the oops, I didn't lock it. Oops. I think that the guy on... I'm going to have him lime it, is what I was going to say before I go any further. Alright, we want to lock that. Also, I noticed that where I had changed it to dirt is a different color, which means it did not need to be mulched. But where there was grass, it's got the little different, the lighter color, which means that it was mulched. I'm going to check and see if that counts as a seed bed when this is done, of course. But I think that counts as a seed bed. And what that's saying is I need it to have mulched it. So just like that though, our field is done. I'm going to take this over here, and it is officially set up for however we want to do it. I'm going to grab... Now, I'll put all of these things into place some other time, but we're going to grab this. I don't think he has a weight. I need to buy a weight for him right quick. This is a large plow, and it does kind of require a weight, I think. So let's jump in here to plows. We're going to go ahead and buy that. I know that this works much better, so I'll buy that. I'll sell the other one in just a second. Looking at that, we need to go up here to plows. I think that's the one that we have. It is. Let's go to combination, and it's saying 1,000-pound weight is good. So I want to get a weight that has, well, actually there is a Steyr, so we'll get that. That's the same thing. So New Holland must own Steyr. I think McCormick, Steyr, and all of those are in there as well. So let's just buy that guy. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Now I am going to go pick that up and set him to do that, and I'll get busy on the other thing. We're going to plant, I think, wheat in this field the first time because I want it for chicken feed. And I'm going to go ahead while he's doing that. I'm going to get the other guy to... I'm going to get the other one to actually do some stuff as well. So first off, let's get in this one. This roller just does not work right. I was watching it and he kept dragging it like it was upside down. I don't know. It was really weird. I might give it another chance later. So I think I'll, you know what? I know this other one works and they don't have a big problem with it. I might be able to use this one just fine. I might use it. So let's drop it there. Pick up the other one. Now this other one is actually intended to go on the front. I'm going to use super strength to get this stuff going really quickly though, just because I feel like I'm pressed for time. So let's do that. You know what, we don't need to do that right now, do we? No. All right, I'm going to get the limer and I'm going to go on and set them, but I'm going to stop my recording and I'm going to put all of my stuff where it goes. I bought the wheels on this simply so I could do that. I'm going to go on over here. We need a fertilizer first, don't we? Yeah, actually we do. I am way ahead of myself, so I'm going to go get the fertilizer. Now, I am letting them spend money to do fertilizer and lime, but it's not as... it's nowhere near as bad as it usually is, so... I think it's one of the mods has changed that, and I'm okay with that because it was way too expensive. Gosh, he just keeps going. Alright, I'm going to get him started on this fertilizing. Alright, you can see it says 0% fertilized. Go ahead, start him. I'm going to pause my recording, put all of my stuff where I want it, and I'll be back. Alright, I've put everything back where I need to do it, and I noticed there were some problems with the way he done it. Now, it's getting to be 6:19. When it gets dark, I have to stop for the day. That's my rule, is once it gets dark, I have to stop. He is fertilizing still. And when he is done, I'll show you, he's got to do this over here. For some reason, that's coming up that all of that was double fertilized. That's where it was cultivated over grass. So, I don't know what this is going to count as. And although this says, now that right there, I can look at that and tell you that that is considered damage. No, it's considered cultivated, right? It's stubble tillage. Okay. So that right there, you have to plow that away. Let's look again and look at this. It looks like he did finish it, and that's fine. But what we're going to do is go ahead and get this guy set up. He's going to plow the entire field, and I'm going to take this other thing. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll let him do up down first. He has to do it because he has the the horsepower too. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and put these other things back. I will have to lime that, so I'm going to leave that there. I actually need to move that limer, because if I have that on there, he will not turn around properly. So let's just put it like right there for now. All right. Super strength is now off. I'll move everything where it needs to go. Now, here's the thing. He did not roll that field right. I guess here on this map, it gets dark about 6:30. So, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to go to the next day. And we got a lot done, but we did not get it finished. So, I need to see how many days we have set. I did allow them to pay for it, so that would let them finish the field, and I am fine with that, because they did finish it and I don't have to worry about it. Now, when you're first starting out and you're hurting for money, don't do that though. But that is a way you are paying for it. You're paying for their money or their time. I am going to have to go up here and try to roll this down a little bit more, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go over here and hit needs rolling and stones. Let's just select all. All right. So that says mulched. That should not say mulched. It says it's growing, so that's good. I guess it should say mulched, but we've got some right here. I don't know why they're there, but I'm going to have to go ahead and drop this down. All right. Now I can see where it's at. So it's literally like right here. Let's go on and grab that. There is a spot right up here. I'm just going to go with this down so I can hit it. It should actually be right over here. The size... I got it. Okay. The size of the field does not relate to the look of it. Now, he's plowing. That's good. This, I guess, is fertilized on the outer part. So once he's plowed, I'm going to go ahead and I might buy a stone picker, and I think I'm gonna cultivate again. I will do the lime and then cultivate, and then I'll do the other thing. But while he's doing that, I guess I'll go ahead and do this. Now to me, it's not dark yet, so I'm going to say like 8 o'clock is dark. If it gets really dark, that's one thing, and I'll stop. But otherwise, I think we're good. I don't mind working at night. I just kind of said I weren't going to, so I guess it's not a big rule or anything. Let's go ahead and just cut that down to 1. Do that. All right. He was doing absolutely perfect circles out here. Unfortunately, the way that this calculates, it does not take into effect where it would meet in the center. It takes into effect where it would be on the edge, and therefore you have to do a double row on 2 edges instead of a single extra row in the middle. This is not a bad little roller. I like this roller pretty good, but I use it on the back. You can use it on the front, as it will roll it as you're going forward or backwards. I'm going to get this done. All right, we are coming to the end of this little operation here. Since it is dark out now, dark enough to be night for me, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to start any new operations or any new jobs at that point if it gets dark. So I'm going to go up here and see if I can't get him or get this to clear out these yellow spots right quick and these little red spots. So I don't know if they're just like, I know the red are big, but those yellows should not be there. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go just cut back across. We need to go this direction, literally just right here, and see if it will pull it off. It did get that one. So I must have somehow missed this. I'm not exactly sure how you would do it, but it seems like it might be right on this blue line or something. I think that's what it is that they were on the blue lines. So this one looks to be on this line right here. Just go down here. I do want to get these as good as I can. All right, we got that. Now, there's one more just over here. This field somehow is not fully fertilized, and I don't understand that. We want to go straight across this way, probably actually on the blue line again. Somewhere in there. We got it. Okay. So we got all of the rocks. I'm assuming that actually is a plowing thing. No, that is a stone there. So, all right. That's good. What we've done is good so far. So right here, we've got this. It's not, by the way, y'all can fold these if y'all didn't know. You can fold them, but you can't put them down folded, which I think is stupid, but oh well. He has got just a little bit more, and I think I'm going to let him work on through the night. I'll go ahead and time-lapse that for y'all, and I'll come back and say bye before I go. All right, we are going to be ending here on this note in this rainstorm. I'm going to let him finish up, and while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy moved back over. Now, I need to see something really quick. If you look, these edges don't look exactly right. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's saying plowed. It no longer says cultivated, and it no longer says seed bed around there. So you have to do that plowing state, but we will have to cultivate it again. I was wondering about that, if it was going to count it as being cultivated, and apparently it is. So, or it's not. But it's too late to be doing anything else. I'm going to go ahead and get this put away. And we will end there. It is raining on us, y'all. Since it's raining and all, I'm not going to lime or anything like that right now. So let's go on and drop that. I'm going to go get the limer. This is one reason. The only thing about this I don't like is that it will not stay upright. You have to, if you don't have super strength, don't use this. That is, for me, super strength is a requirement. You're going to be resetting it to the shop every time you put it down otherwise. And we'll have to lime in the next day. It's getting time for some dinner here in the game. Shopkeeper Jack says he don't want us leaving our stuff here overnight, so oh well for him. I am actually not. Let's put this over here on this side. I think I left enough room for it, so there we go. Now, I may have left that entire segment in, or I may have cut it down. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to cut down those segments or leave the entire things put in. And when I say cut down, I'm saying not actually cut, not like time lapse, but actually cut down physically. I need to fix this really quick. That clearly is not the way it's supposed to be. All right, well, there we go. We are going to put in a road right here really quick while I have this up. So oh, he has finished. Now, unfortunately, I can't really see this too well. I'm going to put this the best I can see it. These segments of road are really weird sometimes. They do not line up properly at all, and I don't know why that is, but oh well. There we go. Let's cut our lights off, cut this guy off, go bring him home. Thank you very much, Mr. Steyer. Absolute. I don't know that I can do this. I might have to Superman this one in. I think I'm going to, just because I don't want to take the chance of it messing up. So let's Superman him in. Just rolling back into place right here. Maybe don't look quite right. There we go. All right, well, that is a wrap on this day in the game. So in the next episode, we will pick up fresh in the morning. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day. If you like my content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.